Hello, everybody. I'm Tennyson. I'm here with Federico and Ipiluni for our second stream session of Metagame, which is an actual play stream of Jump Rangers from the actual devs of Jump Rangers. So the idea here is that we're going to start introducing the people who are making the game to the gameplay online in real time, and probably get distracted by any number of different questions along the way about aesthetics, about other aspects of the world building and of game design that aren't necessarily directly related to resolving the situation at hand. So in a lot of ways, Metagame is an opportunity for me to try and run a role-playing game while Federico tries to design a role-playing game. And Ipiluni tells me what to do because I'm married. That's about the gist of it.
I'm not bossy, I'm the boss.
Yeah. No. So so Federico Estevo.
Yes.
Yes.
That's me. That's me.
Thank you. I've been working on it. Federico is our art director. He's right now the only concept artist working on Jump Rangers. We expect to change that soon. We're excited to change that soon. Ipiluni is a voice actor, and if anybody's not aware, Jump Rangers is starting off as a tabletop role-playing game, but we have every intention of developing this project into other media, and video games and television are hopefully not so far off in the future. We're going to be working with other professionals to develop the project and the universe of Jump Rangers, including composer Dan Hegarty, who will be joining us on stream. Dan is one of the people that I started role-playing with way back when. And producer Lucinda Bruce, who is involved, will be joining us on Metagame at some point. But this is our core gaming group as it stands right now. We'll expand it as we bring in more people who are willing to show up on stream into the project. And our last adventure had our heroes, Sneakers and Clyde. Sneakers is a regular ranger. Clyde is a Xeno ranger. As per the mission in the core book called First Contact, meeting with Commander Sudro Paxis, who is the commander of Paxis Base on Planet Link, meeting with them at the Rangers Roost and asking our Rangers to deliver some very important intelligence on a data deck to his brother Arden Paxis, who is a general and the commander of Paxis, Fort Paxis on Planet Battleground. So they've boarded the Mothership Menacing, or they're boarding the Mothership Menacing. They're making their way to the air cans right now to sneak in through the underground air ducts that Saurians use to pull in atmosphere from outside their spaceports. So that's where we are now. And they were creeping up on the air cans. The air can closest to Paxis Base is located at the center of a giant crater. There's a ridge line all the way around. Our Rangers were just making their way over the ridge. And Federico kicked some rocks down into the crater, attracting the attention of the Undersoar Patrol, the Exterminator Patrol, making their way around the giant air turbine that sucks what limited atmosphere Planet Link has to offer down into these massive underground tunnels so that it can replenish the atmosphere on board the motherships. All the way, like 2 miles away at the spaceport. So, with this in mind...
So we still have to go 2 miles away.
It's actually, I said 2 miles, but it's longer than 2 miles. You have a long hike once you get down into the massive cylindrical air duct underneath the air can. But the advantage to you is that nobody's down there, and you have basically, there's a couple of fans that you'll have to bypass, and they treat the air, and the air here is pretty thin, so they have to condense it. They have some atmosphere treatment facilities, but you're not going to be trying to sneak past an entire army of undersoars to get into the mothership. You can literally make your way down this tunnel and up into the hoses that they use to fill the motherships with air, and get right into the air decks of the mothership. Leave it to Jump Rangers to find a way to get into a spaceship's air ducts without actually, going in through the front door. So, it is to your advantage to use the air cans, but now you've been detected by an undersort exterminator patrol. No? No? Okay.
No.
She has the.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna let I forgot my squirrel's name.
Oh, I can tell you. I have. So one of the things that viewers who are just tuning in might not know is that Ippy Looney is blind, so I'm going to be managing the character sheet. You have not named your flying squirrel, and that is why you do not know the flying squirrel's name.
Oh. Thought I named it.
Would you like to name it now?
Sure.
What's your flying squirrel's name?
Francis.
Francis. Francis and Clyde.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Francis.
So you're going to try.
What I'm thinking is they're going to look up and they're going to see Francis and they're going to go, oh, it's just a squirrel. And we're going to sneak around while they're paying attention to Francis.
It's a bold move. I'm going to allow this roll, okay, to see if you can cover up for Sneakers is less than sneaky. Excellent.
Fumble.
Fumble.
I think the terrain might be all messed up right now because of the sliding. So maybe some rocks, and then I have to look for a place to hide. No, I might be some certain distance from the entrance.
That's true. There's lots of rocks. You can try and hide. Now, when we last left you and Francis, Ippy Looney, Francis was in your helmet because the atmosphere here is a little bit thin.
Oh.
I like where your head's at, but do you have some?
Dang it.
It's okay.
I don't want to kill Francis.
Do you have any thoughts on how to keep Francis alive?
No.
What's
But I think where she might be. I don't recall if she was together on this row. She might be closer to the entrance.
Well, let's
was I right next to Sneakers, or was I away from him?
Yes, we didn't because we can do this right now.
Okay.
This setting on the situation.
Would you prefer to be close to Sneakers, or would you prefer to be farther away?
I don't know. Does he stink?
What I'm saying is it better for your plan if you're closer? I'm trying to figure. I'm going to roll a die to answer that question. This die right here.
A little further away.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Because just one got busted, not two. No.
Test. Okay, somebody else say something?
Something.
Oh, hello?
Okay.
I'm
all
here.
right. I am. Okay, so I'm making sound on the tape. Okay, let me do.
All right, I think I got it. Oh, you're on the table. Are you supposed to be on the table?
I was going to roll the die, but I'm having a trouble. For some reason, my audio isn't showing up on the table. I rushed everything at the last minute to try and get on stream, and I wish I hadn't done that. Hang on.
Okay, let me turn it up.
Like I'm on now. I
hear you.
Yeah, but on the tabletop. Yeah, but on the tabletop.
No problem.
Do 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 do.
I'm still looking for the for the cave. Is there a cave open
All
up
right.
with the sliding?
Yep, here we go. My problem is I'm not getting any audio on the tabletop. So here we go. Add existing audio input capture. Okay. Test. All right, this should work. This should work.
Okay, I'm going to turn you back
All right.
down now.
Test. Okay, here we go. Thank you for your patience, folks. So you want to be a little bit further away. So if you roll a 1 on this die, you're a little farther away. If you roll an 8, you're right next to him.
Okay.
It's an 8. So you guys are right next to each other.
Right next to each other.
That's right.
Okay, let's duck.
We
have to go behind that rock. Something like that.
All right.
So let's go to try to hide in the terrain. We might be at some distance from them. They saw us, but not. We are not at the side.
So I'm going to roll for Clyde first, so that everybody can.
I guess I'm having a really hard time imagining, and I'm hyperphantasic, so I'm having a really hard time getting the landscape of this.
So this air can is at the center of a massive crater, and you guys were making
When you say massive, is it like a football field?
A little bit bigger than that, but yes, about that size.
Okay.
And you guys were making your way up over the side of the crater, so that you can
side of the crater
from outside.
You mean into?
You're making your way up over the top so that you can see down into the crater.
Okay.
And down in the crater, there's a big flat space with a massive.
Do they have like roads?
No, they don't really.
A trail going down?
Nope. They use.
Then how did the little dinosaur guys get down there?
They got dropped by a spaceship. Not from the air.
Well.
The spaceship landed and set them down.
Oh. They didn't just go.
No.
See you.
But it's not. Well, this is just one. Maybe we have to look for another one.
There are other air cans. Well, let's find out what you guys can do first. There's.
But right now we have to
get away.
Get away from them. We have to mislead. Maybe mislead them to another time.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good possibility. So the first thing.
We need a hovercycle. We have a hovercycle.
You didn't grab a hovercycle before. I don't think there are hovercycles yet in human technology. They have little ATVs that you can get your hands on. But humans don't have hovering craft just yet. Mistlings have hovercycles. Little space mice have hovercycles.
But this time
what's that?
We are kind of stealth mission, so
you're a little bit stealth. Yeah.
Totally stealth.
Not as stealth as you'd vehicles. Like to be. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna switch over to the tabletop camera so we can see me show how Ippy Looney handles the role for stealth, and then we'll do Federico's once we've seen that, just so that everybody can see how this actually works. So I'm going to say that, and can you see, Ippy Looney, can you see your own character sheet on the stream?
Yes.
Okay, great. So it's a body roll. So we have 3 dice in body. So we're going to grab 3 of Ippy Looney's special dice here. Okay, right here. Now, quick, sassy. I'm going to say quick counts. So that's 1, because this is on the fly. We're moving fast here. There we go. So 1 for quick, 2 for basic training, spycraft, and stealth, 3 and 4. So the target number is 4, okay? And we're going to roll these 3 dice. Everything 4 or less is what we call a victory. We have an 8. An 8 takes away a victory, and we have a 3. So no victories for Ippy Looney. Now, this is going to be an opposed roll. if the undersores don't see Ibuluni, you know what I'm saying. If they don't get any victories on their roll to find Ibuluni, that's okay. But Federico, I want you to. How many dice do you have in body, Federico, for sneakers?
I have 4. No, 5.
5 dice in body. Fantastic. So take 5 dice.
Okay.
Now, basic training is 1. What else do you have on your character sheet that can help?
Stealth.
You? 2.
Stealth.
Yep.
Stealth, improvisation.
I'll give you that. 3. What else you got?
And basic training.
Yep, that's 4.
And no, the other ones are among the other. No, only these ones.
Okay, so roll 5 dice and tell me how many you get 4 or under on.
1 sec. I don't have any dice here. I go to a.
Do you want me to roll for you?
8 dice. It's an 8. Please, this. No, I think I got an app here. Roll a dice. 5. Start. 2, 4, 1, 5, 8.
So you're looking for 2, 4, 1. You got a 1. 5. So 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, and 1 are all victories. You got an 8, so that subtracts a victory. So you have 2 victories, but you get to re-roll the 1. So roll 1 more die and tell me what you get. The 8 on a re-roll doesn't count, just to be clear. So if you get an 8 going forward with these re-rolls, don't worry about it. The 1 should always be... So you've got 2 victories to start with.
Uh-huh. The other one was 4.
So that's 3 victories. So you jump behind a rock, and Ibuluni's just standing there. Clyde is just standing there like, what's going on? Why are you... And that's when the undersore starts to look for you. Now, I'm going to say that the undersore is not making a body roll. We're going to take a look at the undersore stats here on the transition. This is taken right out of the core book. So we have 6 dice for body, but this is not a body roll. They're not using their body. They're using their mind. Undersore exterminators have 1 die of mind.
Okay.
Relentless, strong, vicious. I'm going to say relentless counts because they can keep looking. Combat, extermination, humans, Saurian training, and tracking. So Saurian training is much like basic training. 1 for Saurian training, 2 for tracking, and 3 for relentless, and 4 for extermination. If we get a victory on this die, they see Ibuluni. 1 victory, 4 or under. You've got a 50-50 chance, Ibuluni. How do you like your odds?
I don't think this is cool at all.
Okay, here we go.
Can I borrow 1 success for her? Is there a rule for this? In a
hang on 1 sec.
Like
it's too late. We've just rolled.
Uh-huh.
We got a 6. The undersore does not see Clyde standing there out in the open.
Okay.
And
behind that rock, they just saw me.
All right.
Right now.
So I'm gonna have. All right. We're gonna pretend that roll didn't happen. All right. So Clyde, you stand there frozen in place, dumbstruck, just watching an undersore extermination squad of 8 undersores with disruptors scanning the edge of the crater, and they look right past you.
What is
your squirrel? Yeah, your squirrel is just clinging to the side of your face, like clearly picking up on your anxiety. Francis, very stressed. You're watching from behind your rock, Sneakers, and they just look right past Ibuluni.
And behind the rock, right?
But they are that close.
They don't see.
Haven't seen her. But you saw them because now she can prepare. We have internal communication.
Yes, you do. You do. Yep. You do. Yep, comms. And sound doesn't. And
we have we have to head out for out the. Let's go straight to up for out of the crater.
Okay. All right.
We have to get out of the crater.
Come up with a new plan. All right. So the two
Liz
of you.
in the game.
Hi, Luna. That's Luna. All right. So both of you.
She's wondering why I'm going.
Both of you make a body check to see if you can get back up out of the crater without being detected. I just need one victory from the both of you. Here, let's pull back up on Clyde's character sheet here. 3 body.
I got a 1 again. I get a 1 and a 1-8. 2 4.
2 4. Okay.
3 victories again.
Okay, great. Great. You drag Clyde up out of the crater. As Clyde is still standing there dumbstruck. As you get out, because I rolled for you, Clyde, and you got another 0 victories. So you're standing there like a dope.
But she has 8 years. It's normal that she doesn't wouldn't go. No.
Hey, if that's how you need
that's why I'm a regular.
Because you handle business. That's why. All right. You drag Clyde up out of the crater and back over the side, and now the two of you are down below the ledge of the crater, unseen,
no,
miraculously unseen.
Yes.
By the
I have to see. I take a pic just to see where's the direction that they are going. Of course,
they are going clockwise around the perimeter of the facility. So what it is a bubble, like an iron bubble, with a turbine kind of embedded in it. So almost like it's a bubble with a massive depression, and the turbine is just sucking air down into the tunnel. Off to the side of the depression.
Okay, now you're changing the whole visual.
No, I'm not. This is in the middle of the crater, honey.
Right. So I just thought it was like this plate of spinning fan at the center of the crater. Now you're telling me there's a bubble?
Well, the bubble has the spinning fan sort of in it, so it's almost like a rivet where it comes up a little bit and then it sinks into the ground and pulls the air down. And off to one side of the rivet, built into the bubble, is a tower with an undersore guard looking out across the landscape. That's what you're dealing with.
All right.
Hard, huh?
They know that people are going to try.
You're still changing my visual of like everything I had in my mind on how this was.
Well, you got to ask these questions. You got to ask.
You told me there was a crater with a turbine in the middle. I thought
That's
it was
true.
Like this little.
Those things are true.
In the middle.
Okay, we are ready.
Ayah means "goddamn you" in native. If anyone, if anyone needs a translation, that
it
means
doesn't mean goddamn.
That means. That's what that means. All right. So, are you clear on what we're dealing with now, Yuludi? Yes or no?
What?
What?
Am I what?
Do you see it? Can you see it in your mind's eye?
Sure.
Okay, great.
So it's more like a screw head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And less like a plate.
But with a tower on one side.
Yeah.
With transmission antennas and things on it. Yeah.
See my visual?
Yeah, there you go. You got it. And it's kind of a tall, like as screw heads go with a little rim around it, it's a little bit tall. Like you're gonna have to climb up there. It's not just something you can step over. It's
okay. They are at that squad is on our side of the crater right now.
But now they're heading away from you. They're heading away from you clockwise.
They are coming back. They are, but they have no clue on where we are.
It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. From what you can tell, no, they don't know. Do you want to tell you what? You can make a roll, Federico, to see how closely you can sort of figure out where they're at. You see what I'm saying? You've seen undersword patrols before. You know how exterminators work. So you're trying to. So good, let's have you make a roll for that. What is your mind? How many mind dice?
Mine's 4.
Take 4 dice.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what you got to bring to this roll. Tell me what you got for me.
I would like to. I would like to turn them around. It's more obvious, but
No, I mean on your character sheet. On your character sheet. Basic training.
Okay. Stealth again. Improvising again.
This is not improvising.
Yes, I'm not improvising. I'm tricky, but as a virtual, and also if there's a bonus.
I don't think you're being especially tricky right now. I think you're being very observant.
No, and confident maybe, but
I'll give you confidence. I'll give you confidence. Yeah, I'll give you confidence to try to assume that you're right about this, to be able to share information. So you're looking for 3 and lower. 3 and lower.
Like Tenny, who's always right.
There you go. This is the first time my wife has admitted that I'm always right.
It's all for show.
It's all for all right, Federico, 3 dice. Oh no, 4 dice. 4 dice, right?
4 dice. I just want to run. We have to run and take a round and go down the crater.
Okay.
On the opposite side and running because we got to go there to before they go back to their average position.
Yep.
They might be looking for us, and I would like to put still like a flare or something on a place to distract them in a way that
I see. Well, you do have some flares.
Follow the signal. Yes, I got flares, but mustn't be that obvious that it's a flare. They will figure out. So it might be to put in a place that they don't see the flare. Just the light of the flare, but not the flare.
Oh, it's very clever. All right. So hang on, Looney. Federico, the first thing I want you to do is make that mind roll.
Okay.
3 and 3. Oh, you got 4 victories?
No.
4 dice. Okay.
4 dice. No. I forgot to.
Did you get any 8s? 2
8s. 1 6 and 1 3. 1 success.
All right. You are going to have to distract them. These undersores are the most observant undersores that you have ever seen in your career as a Jump Ranger. They appear to be completely aware of their surroundings, and you have no chance of distracting them unless you do something dramatic. So this flare idea,
that we need to just blow up a side so it falls all down, and they're like all run over there, like what the heck just happened? And we'll be on the other side, and then we go down.
Well, I tried to this a while ago. They are now aware. I don't know if this is gonna work again. Clyde, they know we are here.
Well, I'm saying push it from where we are. I'm saying shoot it from somewhere else.
Or you can try and rig one of the flares to attract their attention. If you can mess with one of your flares so that it goes off after you've run. If you hide it where you are and it goes off in 20 minutes, and you run around the other side. Yeah, you should be able to make something work that way. You can have both. Well, I'm saying both of your ideas can work
at the same time.
That's sir.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same idea. Now the flare isn't going to be a huge explosion, but it'll be a big burst of light. I don't think you have any bombs with you.
No, I don't have. I would like to have because I would booby trap something like this, but I don't have any. I just have
blowing things up.
I just have my firecrackers.
All right, but you have some flares.
Yeah.
So which one of you thinks you can manipulate this flare without setting it off in your face?
Me.
You have good mind skills,
I
Clyde?
think so. I don't remember my chart. Can you tell me my
You
chart?
have, yeah, let's take a look at Ipiluni's character sheet together, shall we? So you have 3 in body, 5 in heart, 4 in mind, and 4 in spirit. 4 is pretty good. How's your mind? Yours is also 4, Federico, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's see what Ipiluni has. Ipiluni has quick, sassy, basic training, spycraft, stealth, and Saurian lore. Not a lot of tech skills. Do you have an... What's that, Ipiluni?
Did you say spycraft?
You do have spycraft, and that does count. Combined with basic training, that gives you a 2 of target number 2. Now you can prepare. You can use critical success and
That
critical
doesn't
failure.
sound very good.
It's not terrific. I don't love your odds. Let's see what Federico's got. Improvise.
Stealth.
I'm not going to give you stealth on this one. Improvise and basic training.
Why wouldn't it be stealth? He's setting it and leaving it, and like.
Well, the sneaking away will take stealth, but actually working with the electronics isn't very stealthy.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the other one is navigation in ships, which is all related to working on inside mothership environment.
Okay.
I should have a perk on planet side too, but well, that's for another XP.
All right.
It's for another level.
Give me 1 sec. Let me look at how, because the two of you can sit down and argue with each other about how this is supposed to work, and that would be a combined action. So let me let me refresh my memory on how combined action works. Give me just a second, because it's been a little while since I've run Jump Rangers, if I'm being completely honest. New training, new rank, that's all character advancement stuff. Hang on. Dealing out the damage, multiple actions. This is the damage section, turns, initiative, combat, the scene. Okay, I gotta scroll up. Contested actions, cooperative actions. Sometimes, I'm just gonna read directly from the Jump Rangers rulebook, because sharing Jump Rangers is what we're here to do. Sometimes how hard something is depends on the actions of another. That's contested actions. Cooperative actions. One of the biggest and most important parts of Jump Rangers is teamwork. So we got a rule that can make things a lot easier when Jump Rangers work together. Once a hero tells the storyteller what they want their Jump Ranger to do, any other Rangers who want to help should say so. Just like with any other action, the storyteller will decide what strength that hero needs to roll. Then 2 things happen. Coordinating people always takes work, so the hero making this roll needs to subtract 1 die from their strength for each extra person who's helping them. Then each of those characters who bought into the role can contribute any training or virtues of their own that might help out in some way. Okay, so what this means is either one of you can roll 3 dice instead of 4, and you can use training and virtues from both characters. So both of you have basic training. One of you has improvise. One of you has spycraft. Luna, are you playing Jump Rangers?
Yes. She has spycraft too.
So that's a target of 4, and you have 3 dice. Which one of you wants to make this roll?
I have it to bad luck with this side.
Ipiluni has not had.
Ipiluni should. I think Ipiluni should go.
All right, here we go. You want me to roll? Oh, fantastic. Do you want to pick your dice, Ipiluni? Can you see? Do you want me to use your teal and white ones?
Yeah, but do the shiny one I like.
The shiny one you like? Which one's that?
The teal see-through one.
The teal see-through one. Oh, I see. All right.
I like that one a lot.
I see. All right, so we're going to grab 1, 2, and then... I could just grab one of these. Ipiluni's blind. I'm not going to do it. I could just say that it's the right one. And no one would know.
Here.
Oh, Federico's looking out for you. There we go. Here it is. This is the one. This is the one that Ipiluni's asking for. So, here we go. 3 dice. Target of 4. 1 victory. Okay. Well, it's not going to give you a lot of time. It's not the kind of success you were hoping for. You're not going to have like 10 minutes to run around this crater. You're going to have like 45 seconds. But it does work. Do you want to try it?
And they're still gonna come find out what it is, so we can still go, right?
You can still try and use it as a distraction. It's just going to be a little bit harder to actually make it work. You want to give it a go?
Yes,
why
of
would
course.
It be hard?
Let's.
Why would it be hard? Tell me why it'd be harder.
Because you only have 45 seconds from when you put this thing where it's supposed to go and you set the timer.
Right, but that's getting us 45 seconds away from it.
It is,
and
but
they're
if you
coming towards it.
That's right. That's right. It is possible. I'm just saying you're not going to be so far away from it as you were going to be and as you wanted to be.
Right, but we can still go that way.
You can still go that way. Absolutely.
And they're not going to see us because 45 seconds is actually kind of long to move.
You got a good point.
So we're just going to move away from them and they're going to come to it. So, like, they're coming to it and we're going away from it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
To the
we're
side.
going to still be moving away from them. I say yes, we could just do it.
Now,
and
there's an undersword guard up in that tower that you need to be aware of. Just saying. So if they're looking down, they might.
But the terrain is very is very irregular. No?
You're both very sneaky. You're both very sneaky. Ultimately,
and it's a crater, so let's use all our stealth in athletics.
Great.
Is like, well, let's be Rangers. Let's be Rangers.
Here's.
How far away is the tower?
The tower is about half a football field away.
Uh-huh. I go.
So we go down the back behind the tower because the tower looks out over it, right?
Yep. Oh, there you go.
So we just go to the tower, but we go down behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. And exactly on the side of all try to be out of the side range of a guy that would be overseeing the team that is there looking for the flare or the explosive or our device.
Okay.
Well,
so
since
we have
get there, we're gonna have to really book it because they're gonna go, oh, this was a setup.
Yep.
They're gonna get that.
That's true.
So if the tower isn't like exactly halfway across the crater, it's just far enough away, we can run to the tower and start going down behind the tower because the tower guard is going to be out looking over it. So if we're coming down underneath it, he's not going to see us.
Excellent.
All right, Rangers. So I'm gonna let you make a couple of rolls here, and I'm gonna count these rolls towards your efforts to sneak towards the air can. The first roll that I'm gonna let you make is where to put this little distraction of yours. And it's one of your flares, Federico, right? Is it one of the daylight flares? You want it to make as much light as possible?
Exactly.
Okay, great. So
I put it here.
Take one daylight flare off your character sheet. Now.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. So who wants to place the flare? Who's the sneakiest?
Sneakers?
I think it's me.
All right.
No, you are.
Was
no,
okay, Federico. It's a mind roll because you're playing mind games.
Four
dice. And basic training. Sneaky, that's 2. What else do you have?
No, just basic training. Because stealth, no, just basic training.
I'll give you stealth. This is stealth. So basic training, stealth,
and
improvising.
So improvising.
That's 3. That's 3.
So it's 4. The difficulties.
Basic training, stealth is sneaky 1. Do you have sneaky? And improvising.
Yeah.
Okay. So difficult. Yep.
So it's 4. The target is 4.
You want to get 4 and under. I'm gonna say this is a contested roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the undersword guard to see you, or to like see through your plan. So you go ahead and roll that. He's only got 1 die. Observe.
No, I got
2, 3.
1 success and 7 6. Wow, barely. But one is one with 1 success. That the only success was a 1 roll.
Okay, did you re-roll the 1? Don't forget to reroll
Yeah,
it
you re-roll the ones.
and see if you get more.
One
you
moment.
get to see if you
One
get more.
sec.
Okay.
2. Okay. 2 success.
2 victories. Okay.
2 victories. Yes.
Wait, he rolled the one again. He rolls it again, right?
Yes. This
Yep.
one was the second one.
Okay, great. So 2 victories. The guard at the top of the tower got 1 victory. So you're 1 victory ahead in terms of sneaking up on this thing. Right? You have 1 victory to add to your eventual roll to bum rush the fan, the turbine.
Wow. How many will we have to complete?
I'm gonna say, well, it depends on how the undersores respond. It's you're rolling against them. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So right now you're 1 victory ahead. Now you're gonna set this
No,
thing
so
off.
we walk it a little bit. With this success, we walk it a
You've
little
got
bit.
45 seconds. You're running as fast as you can.
Okay. No, that's it.
So both of you have body. Ipiluni, your body is 3, right? So we're gonna give you 3 dice. What's your body, Federico?
5.
5. Grab 5 dice. What did I do with that? That one die that Ipiluni loves so much. I had to just stir it.
Can we try to do it's hard, but well, take Clyde's hand and try to force and do like
drag Clyde forward. Make sure that Clyde
Drag me along.
or on my back, like a backpack, something like this. Because we are like,
it's okay.
because he has 5. He has 5 body. He's strong.
That's fair. You can try it. Okay, so 5 dice.
Because she has 8 years.
That's fine. This is okay, but here's the thing: it's a combined action. Now the 2 of you are combining.
I know.
So
4.
So you're
4,
down.
okay.
You're down to 4 dice. Now,
okay.
I'll let you both add your virtues and your training.
Just throwing me around.
That's right. So how about this? Let's take a look at Clyde's character sheet here. So we're going to add basic training.
Yeah.
And quick.
Yeah, I don't have. I have athletics as virtues.
So you are athletic. So that's 3. You also have basic training. So now you're at 4. What else do you have?
Stealth does apply.
I will allow it. Stealth and Clyde also has stealth. So that's 6. Okay. 6 and under on 4 dice. Tell me how many victories you get. And I'm going to roll for this terrible undersword guard to see how we do here. We got 1 victory on this roll.
5, 6, 2, 5.
5 victories. All right.
No. The difficult number, the target number is what?
6.
Is what?
6 and under.
So 4 success. Oh, fine. It worked.
So the 2 of you put Clyde on your shoulders and you start running around the edge of this crater. And then 45 seconds later, poof, there's just a massive flash of white light behind you. And for a second, you're blinded and stunned, as are the undersores. And you gather your wits, and the 2 of you start running down the side of the crater. Okay? Are you still carrying Clyde on your back at this point?
No.
I don't think so. Let's see, Clyde, if your plan works.
Yeah. So altogether, you have gained 4 victories. Each of you can add 4 victories to your roll. Okay? So, Clyde, you have 3 dice in body. You have quick and basic training. And stealth. That's 3. And lower on 3 dice. You already have 4 victories. Let's see how well you can do. You got a 1. And you got another 1. So we're up to 5 victories. 5 victories for Clyde. All right. Now, Sneakers. What's your body?
5.
Okay. What do you have on your character sheet to help you here?
Again, I think it's the same. No,
It is the same.
no, it's not the same. No, it's not the same because we are not combining anymore.
Right.
We are separated. But
Yep. So you have
I
5 dice.
no, so we are still running. I just have basic training and stealth.
Stealth. This is all
Yeah.
improvising. I'll give you improvising here. You're noticing your surroundings. You're trying to get there as fast as you can. Stealth, improvising. That's 3. And do you have athletic?
Uh-huh.
You have athletic on your character sheet. You said.
Yes, as a virtue.
So that's 4. Your virtues count.
Uh-huh.
All right. Do you have sneaky?
Okay. And confident. No, say I don't know.
Oh,
Not,
this takes a lot of confidence. This takes a lot of confidence. This is ridiculous.
I think the whole mission is confidence.
Yeah, that was.
No, it's absurd. It's almost impossible mission.
You have a target number of 6, Federico, and 5 dice.
That's a good target number.
Yep. So go ahead and roll.
Pretty good.
Roll your 5 dice and tell me 6 and under how many you get. Don't forget to use your 8s. Don't forget to use your 1s.
Okay. 5. Go. No. Target number is 6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Fantastic.
2, 2, 4, 4, 6.
Great. Excellent. So, the two of you make your way up to the massive turbine. Nobody spotted you. The undersoar exterminators are running up to check out the flash in the rocks, which is now behind you. You make your way up the side of the turbine, and you can hear. I mean, the air is just being sucked into this massive hole in this bubble. Just whoosh. Even the thin air of planet Link is rushing past you, and ask.
Well, we have to grab our equipment of climbing equipment. We can be dragged with this wind. We have to prevent right now.
All you guys, Jump Rangers, they wear their stuff ready to go. So all your stuff is tight, locked, ready to use. Nothing's loose. I can't hear you. Your audio cut out, Epiluni. There you go.
Okay, back.
Am I here? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I fly?
Can you fly?
Like no, the I fly like the parachute with the wing, like the flying squirrel.
I don't think so. We didn't really talk about that in character creation. I don't think you have anything for flying, but you have a winch.
Because I totally think because I have a flying squirrel, I would be like a flying squirrel too.
That's a great idea, and it's something to work on as you develop your character. you can get that made for you maybe, but you don't have it right now.
Like that.
So we have to dodge fan blades. How fast are they going?
They're pretty fast. You can try and shut them down for a short time.
Let's use the MP. Let's do the MP. I have one here.
All right. What's the damage on the EMP?
2 dice, I think.
I don't.
No, 8 dice.
All right, that's better.
All 8 dice.
All right.
Better.
So you deploy your EMP, right? You set the timer. The two of you slide down the side of the building and kind of, hold your heads for a round, right? You're hiding directly under the guard tower as this EMP counts down. It is time for us to start combat rounds. So the EMP goes off. Of course, the undersource.
Wait, question about the EMP.
Yes.
Does it stop our oxygen?
You guys have to put a little distance between yourselves and the EMP to make sure that it doesn't. What you're going to do, you're going to slide down the bubble to the ground. You see what I'm saying? You'll climb back up in a second.
Yeah.
So you're going to get safely far away from it, and it's going to send crackling electricity all over the fan, all over the tower. Things start to power down. Nobody knows what's wrong, and this is when we roll initiative. Now, it has been so long. That's exactly right. Ippy Looney knows. All right, so let's go ahead and check out combat initiative. Everyone can either roll their mind or their spirit, whichever is higher,
I think that's
Um,
mine.
into a target of
4.
4. Yep. Your mind and your spirit are the same, Ippy Looney, as it turns out.
Oh.
Into a target of 4. So roll your mind or your spirit, whichever is higher, into a target of 4. Ippy Looney gets.
Here.
You get 3 victories, Ippy Looney. Now, I'm going to roll once for the guard and once for the exterminator. Mind and spirit, and mind both of the mind of the guard is 2, so we're going to roll 2, and they have 2 dice. They have 2 victories. And the exterminator has 1 victory. So Ippy Looney is going before either of them. What is your situation, Sneakers? Where are you at?
Well, I think I'm hiding around the corner.
No.
looking for the.
I don't mean literally. I mean, what is your initiative? Have you rolled yet? Roll your mind or your spirit, whichever is higher, into a target of 4. This is
I got 1-8, but 3 success and 1-8.
So 2 victories, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So this is how we decide what order things happen in a combat round. Okay, you guys are both right. You said right around the lip of the little bubble. You're down there on the ground, tucked underneath the guard tower. The guard got a 2 on their initiative, same as you. Ippy Looney got a 3, and the exterminators got a 1. So you're going to go.
I get to go first.
You get to go
But
first.
where are they? Where are they?
Where are the exterminators? They're running up the hill towards your flash, towards your bomb. That's right.
Wait. Well, I think I would know if this would happen, but okay.
Well, no, that's what they did. They responded to your. You guys were running as fast as you could. You weren't looking to see where they were. You were just going
Uh-huh.
and trying to get there as fast as you can. So this is the first.
But they got us there.
Oh,
But
they're on their way up the hill and they're turning around because now this EMP has gone off and sent crackling energy all over the air can, right? And that's suspicious. That's highly irregular, of course. Now, the guard didn't see you approach the air can. The guard didn't see you set off the EMP, but they're going to notice the EMP. So this is where we are at this exact moment in time. So Ippy Looney's going to go first, and then you're going to go at the same time as the guard. Understore guards are not unarmed, so you may have to decide what to do, or Ippy Looney may have to take out the guard for you, depending on how you want to do this. And then you guys can slip into the air can with your grapplers. If you can get into the air can, if you just want to go get down the air can, grab your EMP on your way by, and just try and get down there before the whole thing restarts, then that's probably the smart move. But it's up to you. However you want to do this.
Did the EMP did it take out their weapon?
The guard tower is pretty tall. Maybe not.
No, he's there on the tower. Let's forget it. Let's enter this thing. We won't have another chance. Try to dodge the first blast.
That was the question.
What was the question?
Where are they? I want to know where are they?
Can they shoot at us?
They can shoot at you. One of the guard is high above you. There's one guard way above you in the guard tower. And then there's 8 undersword exterminators off back in the general direction that you came from, investigating the flash, the distraction. So they're maybe a football field away. They're maybe a couple, they're like 60, 70, 80 yards away on the slope of the hill, on the slope of the crater, going in the. But they've noticed the EMP now, so they're turning around to see what's going on.
I'm gonna tell Sneakers to go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run and get the EMP, and then do a jump out and turn around and shoot and come down.
Okay. So now it's a long drop, right? So I'm gonna go. So here's what I'm gonna say. You can make one roll to grab the EMP and jump, and then next round you can try shooting off your grappler if you would like. And you can fall in the
Okay.
meantime. You see what I'm saying? You'll just be falling.
Sure.
So we'll say
Sounds fun.
it's enough time for you to break that action up. You don't have to try and do it all this round if you don't want to.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Yes, I will go grab it. I'm going to tell him to just jump, and I'm going to go get the EMP and jump because I'm quicker, because I'm smaller.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Let's see here. So we have quick. So this is a body roll. So we have 3 dice here, right?
Yes.
We're going to put these
Yes.
ones up to try and charge these dice. Keep Hippie Looney as safe as possible. You have quick. Would you say that this is a sassy thing to do?
Totally.
Okay, well then you have 2.
It's totally sassy because, like, duh.
So basic training,
Yes.
spycraft. This is very spy-like.
Yes.
I'll give you spycraft.
This is totally, born identity.
So basic training, spycraft, and stealth. So I'm going to give you 5 target number of 5 on your 3 dice. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. So here's what happens. All right?
You didn't tell me. I'm blind. What did I roll?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that in a second.
Why? Was it bad?
Yeah, it was.
We roll.
So
Sorry.
here's what here's what happens, Sneakers. Okay? Clyde says, "Run! I'll get the EMP."
No.
Charges.
Uh huh.
What do you say exactly, Clyde? What do you say exactly?
Hey, jump.
Jump.
I'll be right there.
I'll be right there. Clyde runs up the side of the building, reaches for the EMP, slams their head against the bars of the fan encasement, and then just falls down the hole without the EMP.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I go after her. Fuck, it's all messes around. They will spam the trap the travel sneaking around guards looking for us. There's no chance. I go after her
Okay.
and forget the MP. We are already in, as I recall.
Okay. All right. So you're going to not worry about the EMP? You're going to leave it behind?
Hey, I thought you were going to be like, she goes over and she jumps up and she can't reach it.
Oh, no, this was a botch.
No, I knocked myself the fuck out.
You didn't actually knock yourself out, but we are going to give you 1 point of damage on your character sheet for bonking your head. So we're just going to go ahead and highlight that point
This
of damage.
sounds like normal life. You're just playing me.
All right, Federico, I'm going to go ahead and say I think you have a
bonking
good chance of being that EMP is you put it somewhere where you could reach it easily. You didn't put it way out of reach. So if you want to try, I'll just make it a little more difficult. I'll add 1 more difficulty to the roll if you want to grab it. I think you should grab it. Okay. I think
Let's try.
Okay. So
It's a body.
That's right. It's a body roll.
Okay.
What? And like Ippy Looney, if you want to wait around to fire off your grappler, I think that's fine too. If you just want to jump, you see what I'm saying? Then it's a long enough drop.
Well, doesn't he have to catch me because I'm out cold?
You're not
Or
out cold.
did I
You just bonked your head.
Oh.
You're not out cold.
Okay.
You're not out cold. You're just falling.
Oh.
It was not
so
as graceful as you wanted it to be. It was comically ungraceful and also painful.
That sounds very much like me.
Yeah, it was. All right, Federico. Body.
I say, shush, let's go. Wow. What a... And we take, and I roll. Wow. That's nice. 2-1, 1-8, 4-3. I think it's 3 success.
Plus reroll
Free
your
victory.
ones. Plus reroll your ones.
Huh?
Don't forget to reroll your ones.
Ah, there's 1 for reroll. 3 plus...
And even if you got an 8...
2.
Okay, there you go.
One more.
And did you reroll both? You got 2 ones. Did you reroll them both?
I had an 8.
That's okay. You can still reroll the 1. Just take away the victory.
Oh, okay. 5. No.
Okay.
No.
So 4 victories. Let's see if they can hit you as you race up there. That's all this is.
You didn't rolls, and I don't think that's very cool.
That I did your rolls?
No, you can do my rolls, but you're not telling me what. You're just like, okay, you got this, and
Okay.
not telling me you rolled a 4, a 1, and a 2.
I will.
Like,
I will be
so
more.
I have no idea if you're just making this shit up.
That's like life too.
Exactly. you like.
Oh my god.
What's
That's why I like tabletop. There's no bullshit.
What's
I can't see. So, I can't see the dice.
Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. My wife's blind, and I lie to my wife during gameplay all the time. I do it absolutely, but most of the time I do it in their favor.
We should put another screen for the dice.
Well, that's what this is. It's just that if I try
I can't see.
well, I'm swapping back and forth on the stream. People can see it, but the thing is,
okay.
but I had one originally, but it was using up too much memory and it was crashing OBS, so I had to stop. But it's a good idea. It didn't work on this particular stream. So let's just so these exterminators are going to try and shoot you. How many dice to exterminate?
Oh, we're just gonna ignore this.
They really saw us. They totally saw us. So the mission is blocked totally.
I don't think they saw us.
It's not half.
Good. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if they notice. That's a very good point. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and see if they can see. What they saw was the blast, but they might not see. They might not see sneakers.
I don't see anything.
No, they don't see sneakers. All right. So you grab your.
You did it again. You rolled the
It was a
dice.
4. That was a bad guy die. I don't have to tell you what the bad guys roll, but I am showing it on the stream. I am being transparent with the audience, with the viewership.
Oh, fine.
I can see that the hand of the DM just pushing us to a combat situation, and I try to avoid with all my force.
No. Ippy will tell you, I am not necessarily a pro combat GM. Ippy will tell you, we played.
No, he wants us to he wants us to come up with creative.
Okay, we can enter.
Ways. He wants us to come up with creative ways to avoid conflict.
So you went ahead and you grabbed the thing and you jumped down the chute, and the two of you are plummeting down, racing through the air shaft towards the rapidly approaching floor of the air shaft. A big, huge, tunnel made of metal and stone, like girders and reinforced this and that, rushing the many, many miles through the air can all the way to, as we call it, Blister City.
Work physically.
What's that?
I'm not trying to harp on or change like my fate, but physics, the fan's not just going to automatically stop, is it?
It is for the purposes of gameplay. It stopped.
Okay, great.
It stopped.
That's great. Okay, moving on.
It's not.
We waited for after the MP. We waited for it to slow down.
It's heavy. It's very heavy. Inertia's it's moving a lot of air, so it's gonna slow down nice and quick because it doesn't want to turn as hard as it's turning. It's pushing huge amounts of air. If we need to talk about, first of all, this is Jump Rangers. We're talking about space dinosaur empires.
I'm just saying, you said the atmosphere was thinner, which means it's moving easier through the air. And then
that's true.
I just want to make sure we're not going to get chopped into bits.
You're not. You're gonna. Well, you jump through, and we've already established what happened to you.
No, Siri. Siri thinks I'm talking to her.
Hiya.
No, next time instead of MP, I have to try to learn to hack a Saurian system. I don't know it.
You can absolutely learn that stuff. That stuff you can absolutely learn, and you can learn that on the mothership if you try. You know what I mean? There's plenty of Saurian computers.
Towards the ground.
Everybody gets one chance to shoot off their firecracker. No, we're not going to cut to commercial. We're going to try and save your lives, your foolish lives. What's All right.
Tennis,
Yes.
Tennis,
Look at it, shoot it.
Yep. That's a body
what
roll.
is it?
You got the firecracker, right? You've got your weapon. You have a grappling hook.
Got a grapple.
You've got a grappling hook with a little line on it that you can shoot off from your firecracker and try and attach it above you to stop your fall. That's what we're doing. So in midair, you're gonna try and
A parachute.
shoot it off.
Don't I?
You do not
Or
have
was
a
that my last character?
I don't know about
That was my
parachutes.
last
I haven't. I don't think you've
That
ever
was my
had.
last character.
Not sure.
I
You
have
did.
a grappling. I have a grappling hook. Something.
That's right.
Like
That's what we're talking about. So I want the both of you to roll your body, and I want you to tell me what your target numbers are. We're going to deal with the loonies first.
God,
It's the body
I
again.
rolled.
Very,
I rolled.
very. I cut away to your character sheet, so that was wasted performance. But it was very charming. Ippy Looney, you have quick,
What?
which you have basic training. You have spycraft. That's
I
3.
definitely need quick and spycraft.
And basic training into a body of 3.
Exactly.
Well,
Because I gotta believe I'm gonna do this shit.
1, 2, 3.
I said it. You didn't answer.
I don't know if I'm going to count sassy. I will.
Oh.
And you have stealth and
Of course you
Saurian
will.
horde. I will count stealth because you're trying to make yourself as
Not die.
You're trying to get to the floor without making a loud noise, and you've already made something of a spectacle of yourself, so you're kind of trying to cover it up. So we'll say target of 4. Okay? Here we
Oh
go.
my gosh, is Francis okay? I hit my head.
Francis,
It was in my
I think-
head.
Where Francis is okay. Here's what we got: a 1, a 2, and an 8. So you have 1 victory. We need at least 1 more, and you got a 3. You got 1 more. You made it. You grapple it off. You lower yourself to the ground after your embarrassing bungle, and now it's time to hear from Sneakers. What's happening with Sneakers?
I'm rolling.
Okay.
I got 1-8, but 4, 6, 5, 5. I think it's 1 success.
Oh, we didn't establish your. We got to figure out what your target number here is.
No, because I have stealth,
Okay.
athletics, and
2.
basic trading.
3. I will give you
3.
improvising. This is definitely improvising.
Okay, so
Anything else that you want to throw my way here? Anything else you got?
No, that's it.
So that's 4, right? So what target number of 4? How'd you do?
Well, I got 1 success. No, I had 1 success.
No,
Target
he should
number-
roll again. Because he
Yeah.
didn't know what he was
No,
rolling for.
this one is bullshit. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That is right.
All right, I'll give you another roll.
You should-
I'll give you another roll.
Oh no, it was worse. I had 0 success. An 8 and a 1. An 8 and a 1. So
re-roll the 1. Re-roll the 1.
I can re-roll the 1. Oh,
Yep.
of course. This rule is fantastic. No, an 8.
No, Federico. Rerolls don't. 8s don't count on rerolls. 8s don't count on rerolls. So if you get 1s, it's always good. It's always good to get a 1. There's no version of that's bad. So there's no worry. Don't worry about the 8. You got 0. The 8 canceled out
No,
the
I
1.
understand.
That's the
Okay.
end. Okay.
Okay, 3. Okay, I took a 3. So there are 2 success.
Oh, okay. So you have
No,
2,
1 success, of course. No, not 2. 1.
one victory.
Yes,
All right.
1 victory. Yes.
All right. We needed at least 2 to make this work. Okay. So
Didn't
Okay.
he have... Or did the 8 cancel it out?
the 8 and there was an 8 and a 1. They canceled each other out, but he got to re-roll the 1. But he still got 1 victory apart from that. Is that correct? Because there was a 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's a damage chart that you get to roll against.
With body.
with body. So you got one victory. So the damage chart, the damage says you roll 6 dice of damage for falling from pretty high up, which is exactly what this is. But you got one victory on this roll, so we're going to knock it down to 5 dice of damage. Okay? And I'm going to move over here so we can see.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, he gets to roll his body to try and cancel these out. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So you go ahead and roll your body. This is a combat roll. Initiative always has a target number of 4. Damage and resistance also always has a target number of 4. Okay? So you're going to roll against a 4, and I'm going to roll against a 4. I have these 5 dice, right? I keep rolling Ippy Looney's dice, like using them against the players is going to somehow make Ippy Looney love me. It won't. Newsflash. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 5 dice, which are not Ippy Looney's dice, and roll them against a target of 4. And as you can see, we've got 3 victories. This one's a 5, this one's a 5, this one's a 1, this is a 3, and this is a 4. So we're going to re-roll the 1, we got a 5. 3 victories. Now, Federico, how many victories did you get on your body roll of 5?
2.
You have 1 point of
But
damage.
but I got an 8 too. So it's 1, just 1.
Okay, all right.
One victory.
So here's how
we fall in a pile of rubbish, something like this.
Oh no, you just hit the ground.
Boy.
The ground is hard enough. You don't need a pile of rubbish. You just hurt yourself. You just shoot, and you fire off your firecracker. You manage to make contact, and it starts to slow. It's the winch is like, but you're going too fast, and just it doesn't. You crumple down on the ground. Now, here's how damage works. If you look at
and you landed on the ground. We're a great pair.
This mission's off to a rough start, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're making progress. So, here's what happens.
So you say.
Yeah, I do say.
If you say.
What's that?
If you say.
All right. Here's what happens. You hit the ground. Now, look at your character sheet. Under strengths, you'll notice that the damage bar starts just before the dice, and then there's a damage box over every single die on your character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. Uh-huh.
So you're going to knock off, put an X across 2 dice, 2 of those damage boxes. Okay?
2.
He took 2 points of damage because he got 3 and he canceled 1 out with his roll.
No, he got 2 and he canceled 1 out.
No.
Okay.
So here's what happens.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. The first damage box doesn't have any consequences. But if there's a damage box that you X out over dice, okay, then you don't get to use that die until that damage goes away. So until you get healed, your body's 4.
I get it.
You get it? Now, each of you does have a med pack. So you can absolutely try and heal at any point. And I think there's even more. There's more information on healing here. So Jump Rangers healing can work one of 2 ways. With proper medical help, a character who is healing another character's wounds can roll their mind or their spirit into a target determined by their virtues and training. Every victory will instantly erase a point of damage. When you're making a roll without the proper equipment or facilities, the rules work in the same way, except the healing is not instantaneous. So you can use your med pack to just heal yourself. Okay? And every victory will heal a point of damage. Right now, you probably don't need that, but both of you have that tool if you require it. And I think you both do have. Let's see how many med packs come with. Let me just make sure that I cover this. Tools of the trade, making of a hero.
Well, we have a marker, but I don't recall how many med packs.
Yeah, I'm going to find out right now because I also don't recall. So hang tight 1 sec. Everybody gets 1 med pack to start with, so both of you have 1 of those.
Oh.
All right, let's get back here. So that's how healing works. You can use your med pack, and instantaneously heal, or you can not use your med pack and heal, but it takes time. Um, you made it, and
Uh,
up above you, the effects of the EMP wear off, and the fan starts to rotate again,
wow,
and
fantastic.
it appears as though you have infiltrated the air can, and you are now on your way. Now, this is the first time that Ippy Looney has played this game since the 2.0 revision. It's a lot harder now, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you like it better?
Yes.
You do? Is it more exciting?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Well,
It's a
uh,
Ippy Looney is polluting the feedback system with nonsense.
I am nonsense.
All right.
let's trade. I won't use my med pack right now.
Okay. But that's how that
I
works. So
don't. I
you,
don't.
Use it before we do our next thing.
now, the other thing
Like-
that you need to be aware of, Federico, is that until you charge, you have an alternator. You can charge your EMP. Takes an hour to do it. Until you charge your EMP, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Again.
So next time you camp or set down to go to sleep or whatever it is that you're going to do. Now, there's a couple more of these fans in your way, but as long as you don't go setting off alarms, you should be alone. You shouldn't be dealing with undersoars. You see what I'm saying? It should be relatively easy to deal with them. So
Let's. How are you? How are you, Clyde? Can you still walk? Because we both are
And
kind
it's
of
fine.
hurt.
I just have a headache.
yeah, Clyde just bonked their head. Clyde landed gracefully on the ground after their fall. You were the one who hit the ground like a sack of
I
potatoes.
didn't have any damage from the head bonk. I just got a head bonk.
You got 1 point of damage. So you are not missing any dice right now, but you do have one point of damage on your character sheet right here. Right there.
Yeah,
Yes. I got two. Two is not that bad.
No, you're fine. You're good.
But I might like I twisted my ankle or something like this.
So here's how it works. If you make so obviously there might come a point under this system where I ask you to make a roll that you don't have any dice for. If you try and do something and you have no dice to do it with, you fall unconscious. That's how it works. You fall unconscious at that point.
Perfect, but as I have 5, it was very high, and now I'm 4, still good.
But
still
if
hero
you take a couple more
level.
points of damage, your spiritual abilities, for example, are going to be hard to use. So
nope.
That's how it works. That's how the system works.
No, I think we should push a little bit further into the ship.
Totally.
We have and
into the
try
tube.
Into the
We're
tube.
not on
into
a
the
ship
tube.
yet.
Yes, forward to the tube and get some distance from the entrance where we know there is a patrol.
Yep. So we'll make one more body check just to see how much ground you can cover today before you need to.
While I'm doing this, I'm looking for a place to hide and take the rest.
Well, there's nobody going to be coming down here. So there aren't a lot of. I mean, maybe there's some place here.
I don't have to know.
Yeah.
My character don't have to know, so he will be looking for.
Okay.
And
all right.
but trying to push for must as our body can endure.
All right. So the first thing we'll do is check into that endurance. I am once again finding myself looking for Ippy Looney's lucky die. There we go. Found it. Okay. So
why don't you just to the side?
Because I have muscle memory and I put it in my dice ball. So that's why. Not for any other reason. Not because I planned ahead. Not because of bad decision making. Just habit. So here is. So Ippy Looney, your body is 3.
What? Yes.
You're quick, and that's going to help you. You're stealthy, and that's going to help you. You have basic training, and that's going to help you. I'm thinking it's a target of 3. Is there anything else you think I should be considering here?
What am I doing?
You're trying to see how far down this tunnel you can make it before you need a rest.
Fast, because I'm gonna push past.
I'm gonna allow it. That's a target of 4. You're welcome. So you have a 4, a 5, and a 1. So that's 2 victories to start with. Your 1 re-rolled another 1, so that's 3 victories.
Perfect.
Your second one re-rolled a 3, so that's 4 victories. Very good, Ipiluni. Nicely done.
And
now, well,
I rolled it myself.
well, we know it's you rolling it when we have the there. That's the camera. When we have the die that you like, which I'm showing to the camera right now.
He got me those for my birthday.
These ones. Actually, they were for Christmas.
True.
No, not the clear one's not mine.
I know, but these other the Tiffany dice.
Yeah.
They were for Christmas.
I like Tiffany blue.
Recalling we are not still on the ship. We are on the
you're underground heading towards the spaceport, and there's a number of sort of interchanges and things that you need to pass through to get into the ship from. You're not even under the spaceport yet. You're outside the Saurian city, which we call Blister City. And you are making your way underground towards.
Yes, that's
right. So go ahead and roll body.
We're kind of like in the sewers.
A little bit like
air.
the sewers. A little bit like sewers for air. That's exactly what it is. So, Federico, basic training. What else? What else do you? So you have 4 dice now. 4 dice of body to use.
Stealth, athletic.
3. Yep, correct.
I know, confidence.
I'll give it to you. That's 4.
That's 4.
All right. So target of 4 dice. Tell me how you do.
Again, 1 8 and 1 1. I rerolled the 1.
Okay. Anything else?
He only rolled 2 dice?
No, he's rolling 4 dice.
Oh.
A 6. No. I did. My body didn't wake it. It was too tired because of the run of the things. No, for the.
Okay. All right.
I think he couldn't make it.
So you have a lot of energy, Clyde. Okay. Clyde.
Okay.
So here's what you're gonna do. You can try and help. You can try and help Sneakers make his way away from the entrance to the tunnel and make his way down the tunnel if you want to. You can do a combined roll, and you can use your 3 body, and we'll make it 2, and we'll give you 4.
How am I gonna help him?
Well, you're gonna prop him up.
Oh.
And help him.
Okay. Can we breathe yet, or we still have our helmets on?
You still have your helmets on.
Okay.
You have to wait until you're on board the mothership to breathe properly. So I'll give you 4 automatic victories because of the success that you saw in your last roll.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll give you 3. I'll give you 1. One of those victories is required for just making your way down the tunnel. But I'll give you 3 automatic victories. Do you want to help Clyde? Does that sound good? And that'll free Clyde up to look for a place to hide.
Yes, I have. I have navigation and.
That'll be good, but let's deal with this first. Give me 1 sec. So, Ipiluni, does that sound good?
Sure.
All right, 3 dice. That's a really good roll. I'll just leave that there. 3 dice.
You didn't show the roll.
It's on.
Oh, there.
So.
Okay. Oh, I forgot it's on a delay. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep. So you have quick, sassy, and stealth, and basic training. So that's 4, right?
Yes.
And spycraft. So that's 5. You got 2 2s and a 1.
Ooh.
And a 7.
Reroll.
Yep. The 1 is a 7. So that's what we got for Ipiluni. That's 4 victories.
3. 4.
Yep, 4. So Clyde props you up and starts helping you down the tunnel. Clyde, and you're wounded, you're hurt, but you're making okay time. You're nursing yourself back from your minor injury. In the meantime, you can try and find a place to hide, settle in, take stock, make things good. I want you to roll mind to find such a place. How many dice do you have in mind?
4.
4 dice. Fantastic. Is that -1 because of your injury?
But my injury is in my ankle, not my head.
It's distracting. It's painful. You can't cheat me out of that 1 die. That I'm coming to take it from you.
Okay.
I like your spunk though, sir. I like the attempt. So 3 dice. Navigation.
Okay. Yeah, no, navigation and on ships. No, we are not in the ship yet, but
no.
Okay, navigation.
You know what though? This is part of sneaking
stealth.
on. Stealth, yes, too, because you're trying to find a place to hide. I will allow Saurian. Starships because this is part of sneaking onto Saurian starships. This is part of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I will. So that's 3.
Okay, so yeah, that's specialization.
Basic training. Basic training.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, give me 3 dice. Target number 4.
One, 2, 6.
So you got a 1.
Yes.
Reroll that 1.
2.
That's 3 victories.
Yeah. That's
Pretty good. Pretty good. Excellent. All right. So it turns out these tunnels haven't been maintained in a while. Chunks of rock have fallen down. So there's cracks and places in the wall where you can hide. You two make your way for about half a day into the tunnel. And eventually you find a nice big solid chunk of rock that's fallen down and a crack next to it. You nestle into the crack and you make camp.
We're sleeping in the crack.
That's right.
That's okay.
That's true. That's true.
Perfect. So let's take rest and hydrate. How is the atmosphere?
It's a little thin. It's windy, but it's thin, so it's not quite good to breathe. You want
not yet.
Not yet. You could.
The fans are pulling down stuff, though.
They are, but it doesn't get compressed until you get into the spaceship itself. So it's. Still,
I see.
So you're going to be the person who argues with me about the physics of Jump Rangers, aren't you?
Maybe.
Well, we're sci-fi.
Oh, but not just sci-fi. This is sci-fi fantasy. It is absolutely sci-fi fantasy. We have to agree. We have telepathic space dinosaurs in this game.
I like the science part of sci-fi.
Yeah, but there's a logic. But there's logic too.
I just like science.
That's great. I'm glad. So, but you probably can.
I'm probably the only one who keeps making problems for myself because of science.
Here's what I will say, and it's just going to drive Ipiluni crazy, but I think the air is dense enough under here that you could probably take your helmet off for a little while. It would wear you out and tire you out if you kept breathing it, but you can eat and drink pretty easily without your helmet on, and it's dense enough down here where you can do that. You see what I'm saying? And if you want to...
Oh, good, because I'm really tired of breathing in Francis's breath.
Yeah, you can take Francis out for about 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Give him a break. And if you want to re-roll, if you want to roll on your med kit, or if you want to save your med kit, Federico, it's up to you. But if you want to roll on your med kit, this is probably a good time to do it.
That would be a really good time to do it.
And get your die back.
No, I just automatic go on automatic rest because of automatic healing because of rest. There is?
I don't think so. Let me check. I don't think that's in this game, my friend. Healing. And Jump Rangers. Oh, wait. So long as they get 1 full day of rest. So every victory they get on that roll, patient can heal 1 point of damage.
In 1
for the
full
healing
day.
to start again. No, but you need to... Okay, so you don't need to use the med pack, but you would need a full day of rest and you would still need to roll.
No,
to heal.
we can't heal. We can rest one full day,
Okay.
just a few hours.
Yeah.
No,
So
'cause we only
forget
had
it.
4 days
But
to begin
I
with,
won't use my med pack
right?
yet
We only had
because
4.
you guys
Am I wrong?
we're at the beginning of the mission. I won't
Yeah.
use mine
Okay.
right now.
You can always when you find a new place, you can find other things. Anyway, you both have
On the
What?
ship, we can take
Exactly.
this rest on the ship.
and maybe you can steal Saurian medical supplies or find some other way to get medical supplies if you need them. So
That's it.
it's 3:00. This is probably a good place to end for the session. Are you guys enjoying this? Do you have any questions or anything?
Yeah, it's that we're moving forward. Finally, of impossible odds.
It was a little bit of a slow start, but we're picking it up, and I'm glad this adventure has so much life to it because the other times that Ipiluni and I played this game, the characters were a little more overpowered because of the character creation process. Things were a lot easier, and everything moved really fast as a result. And it's nice to kind of get into the nooks and crannies of this mission. So we'll deal with the other fans and the other stuff that's going on in our next session. We'll get you into that mothership, and we'll find out where this mothership is really going and what lies ahead for Clyde and Sneakers.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, folks. Thank you very much for joining us for Metagame. And if you ever have any questions about design, Federico, part of the reason why we're doing this is to encourage people to argue and get fixated on details. So if you want to talk about any particular,
I'm good at that part.
I know you are. That's why you're here. There's going to be other actual play streams and other places for people to learn how to play Jump Rangers. So don't be hesitant, Federico. If you want to talk about how something looks or you want to get into the details of this or that, don't ever hesitate. Okay, don't ever hesitate.
Okay, I'm thinking about it right now.
So don't.
Yeah, and you can totally like cut him off. He talks a lot.
And when we bring on Dan, when we bring on Lucinda, that's part of the thing is for us to talk about the game that we're building and for us to talk about what's good or what we want or what doesn't work or whatever the case may be. Don't ever hesitate because this isn't just an actual play stream. This is an opportunity for us to share our relationship with Jump Rangers. You see what I'm saying? That's part of what we're doing here. Don't be shy.
That's why I bring up the science.
Yeah. Ipiluni's giving me a hard time so that you can see it's okay.
That's perfect.
No, you're
Talking
perfect.
about science isn't giving you a hard time. Don't make it all about you.
Oh my! All right. Any other questions? Any other comments? Perfect.
No, we go now.
Oh my goodness. What's that?
We'll talk later.
Federico,
Bye,
thank you.
bye, people.
Have a great time, everybody. Take care.